Molly was a free-spirited woman, filled with dreams and ambitions that she kept hidden from the world. She had been dating Alex for several years. Their love was genuine, but it wasn't without its challenges. Alex was a struggling artist, and Molly was a realist who craved financial stability. Despite their differences, they loved each other deeply. One fateful day, as they were on a date, Alex stopped, looked into Molly's eyes, and said with a heart full of love, "Marry me, Molly, let's build a life together." Molly hesitated, torn between love and the desire for financial security. Deep down, she knew she loved Alex, but she was haunted by the uncertainty of their future. She had grown up in a modest family and wanted more for herself. One fateful day, while visiting an art gallery, Molly met David, a charming and successful entrepreneur. He exuded confidence and wealth, and Molly was captivated by his presence. David noticed her fascination and made sure to sweep her off her feet with lavish gifts and extravagant dates. Feeling the allure of a more prosperous life, Molly couldn't resist David's charms. As the weeks went by, she found herself entangled in a passionate affair with him. The allure of wealth overshadowed her love for Alex, and she eventually made a heart-wrenching decision to leave him and marry David. Molly's wedding day arrived, and the ceremony was nothing short of a grand spectacle. David spared no expense, and Molly felt like a princess in a fairy tale. As she walked down the aisle, she caught glimpses of her friends and family, including Alex, whose heartache was evident in his eyes. Despite the excitement and luxury, a lingering doubt gnawed at Molly's heart. She tried to silence it, convincing herself that she was doing the right thing for her future. The years of struggle with Alex were behind her, or so she believed. In the initial months of marriage, Molly relished the lavish lifestyle that David provided. They traveled the world, attended high-profile events, and were the envy of many. But as time passed, Molly began to notice cracks in the facade of her dream life. David's grand promises of a successful business empire seemed elusive. He was often vague about his ventures, and Molly couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. Whenever she questioned him, he would dismiss her concerns with sweet words and extravagant gifts. As the doubts grew, Molly's happiness waned. She missed the simple joy and genuine love she had shared with Alex. Memories of their laughter, struggles, and dreams together haunted her. One evening, Molly overheard a heated conversation between David and a mysterious associate. The discussion hinted at financial troubles and deceitful schemes. Panic and regret engulfed Molly as she realized she had traded true love for an illusion. Unable to ignore her gut feeling any longer, Molly decided to dig deeper into David's affairs. Her investigations revealed a web of lies and fraudulent activities. The empire he had portrayed was built on deceit and borrowed money. Devastated and feeling trapped, Molly confided in her close friend, who urged her to confront David and come clean about her discovery. But fear paralyzed her, and she hesitated to admit her mistake to the world. As the truth closed in on David, he became increasingly desperate to maintain his facade. He started avoiding Molly and buried himself in his schemes, unaware that she knew his darkest secrets. Finally, Molly found the strength to confront David. Their heated argument revealed the depth of her betrayal and shattered the illusion she had clung to for so long. David's true colors emerged, and his anger towards her betrayal knew no bounds. In the end, David's fraudulent empire collapsed, leaving Molly with nothing but shattered dreams and a broken heart. With nowhere to turn, Molly sought solace in her past. She reached out to Alex, hoping he would understand her mistake and forgive her. However, she discovered that Alex had moved on. He had found success as an artist and had built a life without her. Regret and longing consumed Molly as she realized the gravity of her choices. She had lost both the love of her life and the mirage of wealth she had chased. The journey to healing was arduous for Molly. She sought therapy to confront her inner demons and make peace with her past decisions. The process was painful, but it helped her gain clarity about her desires and the kind of person she wanted to be. Alex forgave her and agreed they could only be friends, which was okay with Molly, even if the tinge of what could have been remained. As the years passed, Alex's art continued to gain recognition, and he found himself on a path of immense success. He met a wonderful woman named Emily, who understood and appreciated his creative soul. They fell in love, and their relationship blossomed into a marriage filled with joy and contentment. Molly attended their wedding, trying to hide her bittersweet emotions behind a smile. Seeing Alex happy with someone else was a mixture of relief and regret. She wished him the best and, in her heart, hoped that he had found the love he deserved. While her friendship with Alex was fulfilling, Molly still felt a void in her heart. The wounds of her past choices had left scars that refused to fade completely. She threw herself into her art, using it as a therapeutic outlet for her emotions, but the emptiness persisted. One day, as Molly showcased her latest art exhibition, she caught the attention of a stranger who seemed deeply moved by her work. His name was Liam, and he was an art critic with a reputation for being highly discerning. He approached Molly with sincere admiration for her talent and the emotions her paintings conveyed. Liam was not just a critic, he was a passionate advocate for the arts. He offered to promote her work and expose it to a wider audience, seeing potential in her that she had long forgotten. Molly was hesitant, unsure if she was ready to put herself out there again. But his words struck a chord within her, reigniting the flames of her ambition. Over time, Molly and Liam developed a close friendship. He encouraged her to explore new forms of expression, pushing her to experiment with different mediums and styles. As they spent more time together, Molly noticed that Liam seemed to genuinely care for her well-being, and his friendship became a source of comfort and support. Despite Liam's charisma and attentiveness, Molly couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. He never shared much about his personal life, and she often caught glimpses of sadness behind his eyes. One evening, as they walked through an art gallery after an event, Liam seemed distant and preoccupied. Molly decided to broach the subject and gently asked, "Liam, is there something bothering you?" His smile faltered for a moment before he replied, "It's nothing, Molly. Just the weight of the world on my shoulders sometimes." Molly knew that wasn't the whole truth, but she respected his boundaries. She couldn't help but draw parallels to her past, wondering if she was once again falling for an illusion. In the midst of her success, Liam surprised her with a heartfelt confession. He revealed that he had been attracted to her from the moment he saw her art. Uncertainty clouded her mind as she confided in her closest friend about Liam's revelation. She warned her not to make the same mistake she had made in the past, cautioning her to be cautious of Liam's true intentions. Determined to find the truth, Molly decided to delve deeper into Liam's life. Liam was not the person he claimed to be. His persona as an art critic was a facade, and he had been living off borrowed money, just like David had done in her past. She was heartbroken but also relieved that she had uncovered the truth before getting further entangled in his web of deceit. It was a painful reminder of the importance of discernment and learning from one's mistakes. She walked away from Liam and his illusions, taking with her the lessons she had learned about the true meaning of love and happiness. She knew that chasing after wealth and appearances had cost her dearly, but the pain had ultimately led her to a path of self-discovery and growth. With Liam's chapter closed, Molly focused on her art and the friendships that had stood the test of time. Her art became a channel for healing and self-expression, and her work resonated with people on a profound level. Through her paintings, she shared the lessons she had learned and the emotions she had experienced. She received an invitation to showcase her art in a prestigious international exhibition. The event was a success, and her paintings garnered global acclaim. She had learned the hard way that true happiness came from within, and no amount of money or illusion could replace the authenticity of genuine love and self-acceptance. She knew that life was a journey of growth and self-discovery, and she was determined to continue walking that path, guided by her art, her friends, and the wisdom she had earned through the pain of losing both the man she loved and the illusions she once chased.